Hi, and welcome to my channel. This video is just going to serve as a mini orientation to this little corner of the internet that is my YouTube channel. My name is Kelly Sue, and if you are all about creating a business or your entrepreneurial world in a way that is spacious and where you can put your nervous system needs first, then you are in the right place, my friend. This channel is for entrepreneurs, freelancers, side giggers, who aren't doing it like everyone else, who just can't do it like everyone else. I feel like I wish I had a channel like this when I first started because I couldn't do it like everyone else. I couldn't hustle and grind. In fact, I had gone through burnout from regular full-time jobs so many times that I could not. And so I started to cultivate, a business lifestyle for myself that my nervous system led. And that is who I'm here for. So if you can't do it like mainstream culture and you're looking for someone who has done it in a less is more, slow is better type of way and still been deeply successful and still really enjoy what they're doing, you're in the right place. This is a place where we do business, service-based businesses, and we do it with our nervous system at the helm, essentially. My nervous system is the filter for like all of my business decisions. It's not really anything else because I can't do good work if my nervous system doesn't feel good about it. Good about anything, right? Good about the clients I bring on, good about the type of work I'm doing, good about the schedule. So, nervous system is running this show. And so if you're like me in that sense, then you're also in the right place. And so to give you a little bit of introduction to who I am, again, my name is Kelly Sue. I am a virtual assistant and a house pet sitter and a mentor and someone who's been running businesses since 2019 who has done it this way, who has done it with my nervous system needs and capacity at the helm. There is not another priority higher than that. And I feel like so much of mainstream, business owner, entrepreneurial culture doesn't even take that into account. So, out there, it's all about being booked and busy and, all the profit and saying yes to all the inquiries and getting the leads. And it's like, whoa, whoa, slow the roll. Like there's a deeper wisdom that you're going to learn the hard way. You can do that. You can do that. You're going to learn the hard way. But there's a deeper wisdom to going slower and being more intentional and listening to what you need daily in your life and having different priorities, right? Different priorities. My priorities are not being booked and busy, y'all. So my priorities are, does my nervous system feel at ease and safe, with these people who I'm potentially going to be working with? Do I like them as humans? Can I see myself being in a long game type relationship with these humans? Because that's essentially what I'm signing on to do when I sign them as clients, house sitter, pet sitter, or virtual assistant, or whatever your service-based business might be, So my priorities are different. And then after that, it's like, what kind of work, right? But those are all topics and for other videos. But I just I feel like sometimes my priorities are like upside down to what a lot of mainstream culture business chitter chatter is about. So if you feel like your priorities are also upside down, then welcome to our world. We are out here, we are doing the thing differently. It can work, it can be highly successful, and you don't have to run yourself into the ground as a business owner. And that's like not the goal at all. So the reason I got into this was to not burn out, right? And to not run myself into the ground, which I had done in W-2 jobs, right? So At least these are my priorities. So that's who I am and a little bit about my background. What you'll find here, content-wise, I will be talking a lot about being a virtual assistant and or a pet sitter, but the what I talk about and the principles I talk about finding clients, pricing your rates, boundaries with clients, all of these things can be applied to a lot of service-based businesses. So I welcome my fellow VAers. I welcome my pet house sitters and also other service-based businesses because it can be applied, to many of you. Absolutely, for sure. Um, how to market yourself, all of that. It's definitely, what's that word? Transferable, right? Like our skills. Um, yeah. So, and the last thing I would say is what you'll notice about here on my channel is that things are pretty simple, right? Things are pretty distilled down. My videos are very simple, and that is both intentional and very on brand for me because simplicity is also another value of mine. I think from being behind the scenes of so many businesses, I have seen how adding layers of complexity to things can really slow down process, growth, and can be kind of just fluff for no reason. So I'm not here about the highly polished YouTube video. And, I kind of think it's ironic that I'm a VA, but I hate doing videography. Like I don't do it. I will not. And so I am not doing that on these videos for YouTube. I love being on camera. I'm totally comfortable being on camera. I'm not going to edit these videos. And I appreciate you for being here. And I encourage you to 2x me. Um, but yeah, the distilled down type of video is very on brand for me because why am I here? I am here not to have an aesthetic background for you or a fancy polished video editing situation. I'm here to literally share with you my experience and wisdom from being in business since 2019, having many experiences with all kinds of different clients. Like the value is in what I'm sharing with you, as if you were literally here in my home, sitting here with me with like a cup of whatever is your favorite beverage. And we're chatting about like being business owners and what I've learned and, answering your questions. And that's the vibe. So I hope that if this is what you're looking for, I hope you stick around. And, would love to have you here at my little table. And if that's not your vibe, that's cool too. I appreciate you listening to this video. And yeah, I just thank you for being here. And I hope that you find something valuable.